Hello, everybody. It's good to be here again. Quick one. If you really want to move to Canada in the next few months, I mean, if you want to be in Canada by January of next year, starting from now, stick around and listen and watch this video to the end because this might just be you. If you're passionate about biology, AI, and evolutionary science, and you're dreaming to migrate and study in Canada, this video is particularly for you because in the University of Alberta in Canada, there is a professor currently, a doctor currently, opening up a space to accommodate some master students and some PhD students into his faculty and into his research work. If this is what you want to do, stick around and let's dive deep into the video. I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome again today. This is where your migration and study abroad journey starts, here and now. So let's dive into the video and let's see what we have today again for you, through me. Welcome back again, everybody. My name is Nicholas. If you're just joining me on this channel for the first time, I bring you information about traveling abroad and migrating abroad. And whatever information I have, I do not hold on to them. I come quickly to disseminate them to you. So thank you for always stopping by to my normal and consistent customers, and to the new ones, welcome. I'm very sure you're going to get what you're looking for here. So today is very important. Last week, I was talking to somebody in the University of Alberta, and then he was telling me about the opportunity and funding that just came into the school through some agencies, and they're looking into biology and sciences and also AI. So if you're passionate about biology, if you're passionate about AI, if you're passionate about evolutionary science, and you've been dreaming of studying in Canada on a fully funded scholarship, I tell you again, this video is for you. And I'm going to tell you how you can apply to this fully funded Masters in Sciences and also PhD position. For people who have been asking me, you've been speaking so much about Masters and Bachelors. How about the PhD? If PhD is your thing and you are in the sciences, even humanities, and you want to go to Canada, by January next year. This is an urgent opening. Please stick around because you might just be getting yourself the most valuable information. And this doctor, this professor has an innovative lab and is working on cutting edge of biology, artificial intelligence, and so on and so forth. I'm going to tell you about the school really briefly before I dive into the major information. The University of Alberta is the fifth best school in Canada, the fifth best university in Canada. Most especially, this current opening I'm talking about, the professor in charge of it is Dr. Roselle Dinnage. Dr. Roselle Dinnage is an assistant professor in the Department of Biological Sciences, and his work currently is at the intersection of biology, ecology, evolution, AI, and statistics. He's had publications in Nature, Ecology, and Evolution, Science Advances, and so on and so forth. And his work particularly emphasizes ethical AI, open sciences, and even collaborative effort between biological discoveries and also artificial intelligence development. Currently, we are on GPT-5, as you can tell. So there's going to be a marriage between these two disciplines. That's what it's working on. And its laboratory is currently offering fully funded positions for graduate students. There are so many kind of numerous opening right now in Canada, and the resumption is set to be for January next year. So if you get this information and you start working on it now, I'm very sure that you get everything sorted before January next year. You should be on your way to Canada, if not even in Canada yet. Okay, so it's opening up its laboratory to offer fully funded positions to master students and even PhD students starting between January to December next year. I'm going to put again the links in my description box. But then again, before you go there, listen to the video to the end. Now, his work is research focus on AI driven, on phenomics driven, and also in biology. Of course, it also cuts across a kind of multidisciplinary act. So it goes across not just one, but two, three to four disciplines. So in any way, you're gonna see what you're doing into in what is working on, if that makes sense. Now the question would be like, okay, who can apply to this program? Number one, you must have a BSE either in biology, in ecology, in computer science, statistics, AI, or mathematics, right? So you should have a BSc in one of these science oriented courses. Even if it's in coding or programming, you still have a slot. Computer science, this is your space to shine, right? If you have a strong interest in biology and computational tools, this is also your time to shine. The third requirement you must meet the standard admission requirement for the University of Alberta, because this doctor works in that university and you can't work with him without actually going through the admission requirement for Uni Alberta first, right? Let me give you a pro tip on what can make you stand out when applying or when making your application. The first thing you want to consider, and I think you can do even right from now, is to try to get an idea or even an experience in programming, especially Python. Get an idea or an experience in Python. There are so many booths that you can join, so many free courses. Coursera is there, and so many other ones that you can join and learn this thing online. You don't have to pay people. I mean, you can pay people, but in, primarily you can get an idea on your own when you really focus on getting these things done yourself. The second tip I want to give you is that if you have a background in machine learning and statistics, you are good to go. It's an addition to your application. It makes your application stronger. The third one is that try and have an experience in big data sets or artificial intelligence. If you can get those skill sets, you are also good to go. The fifth one I want to talk about is that you must have at least strong communication and writing skills. I mean, you are going to be a graduate research assistant. You're going to be having presentation. You're going to be having paperwork and stuff like that. So you need these cells. Again, back to who should apply, I'll just run through it briefly. You must have a BSc in the sciences, most especially biology, ecology, computer science, mathematics, statistics, or even programming in AI and stuff like that. You must be able to show that you have interest in biology and the intersection of computational tools. Now, let's go to the funding because I know this is the best part that people want to listen to. The funding is that it's going to be competitive actually because apparently you're not the only one applying. That's why it said it's good you apply on time because this application ends on the 15th of this month. 1/5 of this 15th of this month, the application ends. So you want to start as soon as possible. There's a lot of assistantship and fellowship opening right here and now. Again, you're going to get additional scholarship available in the school. Aside from what the prof is offering you, the school is also having a lot of funding to support your education or your stay throughout the school. Again, this program is fully funded, meaning that your tuition is covered. You're going to be also taking stipend for that, and I feel like it's ideal for international students. Quickly, let me go to the application process. Now, to apply, you need to send all your documents. It's called application packet. Send your application packet in one PDF to the professor first, okay? Because it's going to be the primary person you're going to be working with. You want to send your application packet together in one form to the professor. The first thing that should be in your application packet is your cover letter. Your cover letter should describe your interests and your preferred research theme. Your interest, what you want to work on, is like normal PhD or masters. You want to write your SOP, you want to write your proposal. What do you want to work on? How do you want to work on it? So it should describe your interest and your preferred research theme. Number two, write and make a good CV. Your CV should carry your experiences, your coding skills, and your publications. If you have publications, that's also an advantage for you. The third thing you want to look at is that you should have at least your unofficial transcript from your previous education. Let's say you want to apply for masters, you should have at least your unofficial transcript from your bachelor's. Let's say you want to apply for PhD, you should at least have an unofficial transcript for your masters. It's as simple as A, B, C. The fourth thing on my list here is that you must have a writing sample. It might be an article that you've published or unpublished, and you must also have a research essay. Make sure everything is aligning to the goal and the research interest of this prof, right? Now, the last on my list is that you want to start talking to your recommenders as soon as possible. As soon as what? Possible. Try to talk, at least you need 2 to 3 recommenders, your referees. The deadline to this application, if you want to apply to Canada, to this school, and to work with with this prof, the deadline is the 15th of July 2025, and you're going to start January 2026. Hear that? 15th of July 2025 application ends, and you're going to start your program January 2026. I'll put it somewhere on my video so that you can see it boldly, right? A quick tips that I will give you in order to help you strengthen your application. Number one, try to tailor your cover letter. Connect your passion to Professor Russell's lab work. Number two, visit the lab website and read his recent paper, another recent paper on what he's doing. I'm going to drop the link in my description box. Please visit there and click on the link. It's going to take you directly to where you should be. The third thing is that mention how your experiences aligns with ethical AI and open science. Mention how your experiences aligns with ethical AI and open science. The fourth on my list is that you have to show your coding and data handling skills clearly in your CV. You want to sell yourself to this professor. You want to tell him the reason why you're the best guy that you would like to work with him, if that makes sense. Sell yourself out, put in the work, develop yourself, and trust me, the sky will be your beginning. This is unique for me, even for our current world, because here we are looking at the marriage between biology and artificial intelligence, right? The second thing is that it's flexible and the start date is January to September, meaning that that opening is there as long as you apply before 15th of this month. So it's an urgent message, and I want this to go as far as possible. Share it to people that you know because we have thousands of people that really need this information. As I'm releasing it, please share this information to people that need it. Master student, PhD student looking to go to Canada by January, let them have this information. The third thing is that you have the opportunity to be mentored by people that have been in your particular proposed or dream field. That's an amazing opportunity. The fourth one is that you'll be based in Canada, and Canada is a top destination for international students. Now, if this sounds like a dream opportunity for you, please and please and please do not wait. Start preparing your application now. Visit the links in my description box. And if you want me to review your CV, currently I'm not reviewing any paper currently. I'm going to create a link for that where you can schedule meetings with me and we can go through your papers very soon, maybe like next week. But for now, please pay attention to the details. Go to my description box and read through everything. While you're doing that, make sure you reach out to your referees, put your paper together, do the work, and I'm sure the sky will be your limit. Again, please subscribe to this channel. I discovered that many people are watching these videos, getting the information, but they're not subscribing. They are not subscribing. So please subscribe to this channel, like, share, and give the thumbs up so that YouTube can also recommend the video to people that might need this type of information. I wish you all the very best and a very happy new month to you. Shalom.